And today we are learning two digraphs. We've got the long A sound, the A-Y as in play, and we've got the long E sound, the double E as in three. So, all right, our learning intention today, we are learning the graphemes that represent phonemes to help us read and spell words. Your turn. Perfect. Our success criteria today is I can match and write the graphemes that represent some phonemes. So keep that in the back of your head. Ready? Well done. All right, listening carefully. So A, that A sound, to create that, you want to drop your jaw slightly and push your tongue forward to gently touch just behind the bottom front teeth. So it's A. Your turn? A. Yeah, perfect. All right, and our E sound, our long E. You want to spread your lips into a slight smile. Keep your jaw a little loose and arch the middle of your tongue high towards the roof of your mouth. You want to place your tongue tip just behind those bottom front teeth and go E. E. Your turn? Yeah, well done. All right, when I press the button, you are going to say the sound that you see. So just practicing saying it nice and correctly, nice and loudly all together. A. E. E. A. And well done. Okay, now we're going to learn to write them. So picking up your whiteboards, and when you see them, you are going to write them. Keep it nice and small because we've got to pick 4 on the board. Our first one, E. Remember to form those letters correctly. Keep them nice and similar size if you can. Next one, underneath, A. Yeah, well done, everyone. Perfect. The next one's E. And last of all, one more A. Perfect. Okay, so we remember that we segment to break a word down into its separate phonemes. So same as every other day, we will be saying it with, say it after me. We will say, segment, write, and check. Yeah. So our first word today is bay. Does anyone know what the word bay means? A few of you have heard it? Yeah, so it's kind of like this. It's mostly a swimming area that you might have been up to Shoal Bay, really close to here. But it's generally quite protected and it's got that really distinct U shape that you can see in this picture. So that's a bay, a nice place to swim. It's generally pretty calm because it's quite protected at the edges. So bay. Everyone together, we're going to, so it's B-A. Your turn? B-A. Bay. All right, can we write bay on our boards? And then chin it when you're done. Yeah, well done. Which way does the B go? Yeah, just check that one for me. Well done. And chinning it. Nice, everyone's ready? Okay, check it. Big tick if you got that one correct. Well done. Bay. Our second word today is play. You all know what play means. So play is P-U-A, play. Your turn. P-U-A, play. All right, writing that one down for me. Chinning it when you're done. Good work, everyone. Yeah, nice. P-U-A. Excellent. Check it. Have a go. Big tick. Great work. Our next word is stay. I'm sure you all know stay. My dog would love it if I could stay at home all day with him, I'm sure. So stay is T-A, stay. Your turn? A, stay. So writing that one down on your boards for me. Work, stay. Awesome. Checking that one. Have you all go? Seeing lots of big ticks. Well done. All right, next word is tree. Tree. Your turn. It's tree.
This lesson, focused on phonetics, word reading, and spelling, focuses on the long A and long E sounds and is aimed at a Stage 1 Year 1 class. This lesson was chosen based on current best practice teaching programs and reading and writing theories. This lesson begins with a 10-minute lesson from the Hegarty's Literacy Program. This program is a quick-fire verbal tool that is used as both a learning tool as well as part of the daily review to link back to previous learning. This helps transfer knowledge from their short-term memory to their long-term memory. And as part of this learning, students will practice segmenting, isolating, adding and deleting sounds, blending and substituting phonemes to create different words. This lesson enhances their decoding skills as well as broadening their phonemic awareness. At the completion of the Hegarty's lesson, students will engage in the explicit teach aspect of the lesson, which is where we introduce the new content. This uses the New South Wales Department of Education resources and backing slides. These were chosen as they follow the instructional sequence for grapheme-phoneme correspondence and aligns with the New South Wales syllabus and learning sequence. I've adapted this lesson plan to display the learning content of the chosen stage, changing it from the st, at, and per sounds of early stage ones to those E and A sounds of stage 1 children. I've used the same learning progressions through this, incorporating presenting the sound, explaining and demonstrating the sound's pronunciation per the New South Wales Education Guidelines before allowing the students the opportunity to pronounce it. After this, we'll introduce the written grapheme, giving the students a chance to write it out, using it before introducing it and its use in words. Once we've introduced some words, we'll provide students an opportunity to decode it verbally and write the written words. So that's through the B, A, bay, or E, 3, things like that. This will be written and verbal and will follow the I do, we do, you do approach. Finally, we will support students to use the words in a sentence and practice writing these words. After this, students will decode some pseudo words with the grapheme embedded within the words, increasing their grapheme phoneme awareness per Martinez-Thomas. The final aspect of the lesson is a check for understanding, with students reflecting on the success criteria and determining how they feel about their own learning. By allowing students this opportunity to display their own understanding and perceived success, students can discreetly alert the teacher to any uncertainty and provide informal feedback and assessment, as well as reconnecting with that success criteria. Throughout the lesson, further informal assessment is completed through visual observation and action-oriented feedback, such as that. Can you check that B? Do you want to have another look at that one? Things like that. This supports better understanding and ensures that the learning that they're conducting is accurate. At the completion of this aspect of the lesson, students would likely take a short break before returning to complete their fluency reads and comprehension activities. This lesson incorporates the explicit teaching practices of I do, we do, you do, shown to support students to learn through scaffolded gradual release. The slow introduction to the grapheme, starting with pronunciation of the phoneme demonstrated before being practiced by students, followed by writing of the grapheme, then slow introduction to its use in a word, supports students to gradually increase their effort and reduces cognitive overload. The teaching of English through this phonics-focused, bottom-up synthetic approach is also well documented to support student learning through the current best practice teaching methods and theories that support them. The lesson incorporates learning in sequence that is supported by the 5 big ideas, Scarborough's reading rope, and the simple view of reading. These theories all differ slightly. However, the overarching theme that is present is the sequence learning, beginning with phonemic awareness in speech, moving into phonics and fluency as the basis for vocabulary teaching and comprehension. By following this sequence, students receive a gradual understanding of the building blocks of words, allowing them to understand and interpret new words as they learn. The use of phonics and sight words is also incorporated, with students learning to recognise the graphemes that represent certain phonemes and using these to understand more broad words, increasing fluency in reading, thus improving vocabulary and comprehension for overall reading results. This links directly to the simple view of reading, with strong word recognition and language comprehension being the basis for strong reading comprehension. This sequence of learning also supports Scarborough's reading rope, highlighting that phonological awareness, as well as decoding and spelling, creating sight recognition, are a vital aspect of word recognition, which plays an important role in becoming a skilled reader. These basic lessons in Stage 1 are expanded on throughout learning to incorporate broader background knowledge, vocabulary, language structures, verbal reasoning, and literacy knowledge to work together to form the overall rope described by Scarborough as the knowledge and skills of a skilled reader. This lesson provides the building blocks for ongoing language and reading development through its phonics focus, as well as structured learning through the explicit teaching model, as described above.